I'm Rob Whitfield with the Orange County Register, and welcome to OC in 2 for Friday, December 5th. Anaheim police are still looking for a hit-and-run suspect who fled on foot after his vehicle struck a fire hydrant and left him badly injured. The blue Nissan, found wrapped around a palm tree, struck the hydrant yesterday around 10:30 a.m., forcing water to shoot 30 feet in the air. Police discovered an unopened can of beer 15 feet away from the vehicle, and suspecting the driver suffered significant injuries, nearby hospitals were put on alert. If you have any information, please call Anaheim Police. In San Clemente, authorities say a man who said he was jumped and stabbed made up the whole story in order to try and incriminate a former friend. Yesterday, authorities were called to the 2200 block of El Camino Real, where investigators found a trail of blood and a man in his 20s bleeding from both hands and arms. However, investigators soon came to believe the incident was fabricated, saying the man took a shard of glass and inflicted the cuts to frame a friend he was having problems with. It's unknown what problems prompted the incident, and the man is expected to be booked on suspicion of filing a false report. They call him the Empty Pockets Bandit. Authorities say the first 2 times he handed the teller a note, but ran away before getting anything. Then Wednesday he tried again with a gun and walked away with an undisclosed amount of cash, until a dye packet exploded on him and all over the money. Then yesterday, the same man held up 2 more South County banks, and now authorities are considering changing his name. Authorities are hoping these surveillance images will identify the man before he strikes again. He's described as late 30s, 5'11", and 200 pounds. If you have any information, please call the Sheriff's Department. And this week, the Richard Nixon Presidential Library and Museum in Yorba Linda released some 12,500 pages of memos, reports, and correspondence from Nixon's advisors and campaign aides. The library also released nearly 200 hours of tape recordings from the Nixon White House. The newly released material gives insight into how Nixon's staffers mulled over how best to approach the black vote, Spanish Americans, and the new self-awakening of women. They talk about using Sammy Davis Jr. and Elvis Presley as pitchmen for the president, and they worried in writing that the World Surfing Championship may have to be moved away from Nixon's vacation home in San Clemente for security reasons and to avoid demonstrations. They even make plans for a country western music event a la Woodstock. The library is open to the public, and you can hear the tapes at www.nixonlibrary.gov. And you can read more about all of these stories and get your breaking news all day at ocregister.com.